Tecmo Super Bowl. As a fan of football, I've heard this was a great game. A great deal of people I've seen on the internet have played this game. And when I got a Raspberry Pi a couple of years ago, I tried this game out for the first time. I really enjoyed it. I loved the music along with the graphics and the flashiest fetch cutscenes. This really made the game feel super complete. But is Tecmo Super Bowl as good as I say? Let's find out now. There is no real history for this game, at least what I could find out. I found out plenty on the first game, which I'm not reviewing the first game, I'm reviewing the Super Nintendo game, so we'll head into the gameplay. It's pretty standard gameplay for this game in 1991. Tecmo got the licenses of the NFL teams, and then when you hit start, you get to select these said teams. But unless it's a two-player game, you have to actually play a season, which I find is kind of stupid at this point. There's no exhibition mode, so you can't really just show off things by means of recording, so I decided to just do the first game of the season. I picked my favorite sports team of all time, the Denver Broncos. I liked that the fact that the rosters have the rosters from 1993 on it, because John Elway is still in the Denver Broncos when this game was made. And to be honest, having a guy like John Elway gives your team a huge advantage, because you can scramble and run out of defense to get a few yards or first downs or even touchdowns. And I had a solid air attack when I played my game against the Jets. It was astounding the way the Broncos were able to move the ball with precision and ease, going against the upstart Jets, scoring 3 touchdowns in their first 3 possessions, while the defense shut down the running game and sacked Boomer Esiason 5 times. At halftime, it was not looking good for the Jets in this case, but I decided to get really careless. Although I don't find the computer super hard, honestly, it's really super easy to let them back in the game. You cannot let up otherwise. They'll jump on you and attack. For example, I love getting these long bomb passes in the game, but in the second half, they weren't letting me have that. And it was also crazy at the end of the game. They were only down by 1 possession after I fumbled, and they scored. To make matters worse, I stopped them at the 1 yard line. They still punched the ball into the end zone somehow. The Jets were not going to back down so easily, scoring on 3 straight possessions as well. It was a mad attack of offense and defense. But getting the onside kickoff was not meant to be, and the Broncos won the first game of the 1993 season, 20-17. It was insane that I was getting the same thing in the first half, but I was able to hold on in the second half. Graphics in this game are really good. I like the little cutscenes, which are really cool. And one of the weird things is the behavior in this game. What the fetch? Hey guys, I think he's down. Okay, kill the poor guy, jeez. The music and sound in this game is excellent. And I love the music, which can really help you get pumped up while holding onto the ball and while running. I love how tackling sounds as well, and picking plays, and the overall sound design is just great for a football game that old. And I really love the game's sound. It is really good, and I love it so much. It gets a 10 out of 10 in my eyes. The game has no story, so on to the conclusion. Tecmo Super Bowl is a really fun and fantastic game. I really like the graphics and music and sound along with the gameplay. All is super satisfying. Nothing really comes to mind as a huge flaw, except if you pick one team play, you can't really play an exhibition match. You have to play in the season. And selecting a game can be forever, especially when you go week to week. It's honestly not a huge deal in my eyes, but I have to give the game score a 9.8 out of 10. If you want to play a good old sports game, check this game out. It's way fun. Thanks for watching, folks, and I'll see you in the next episode. And so ends the turmoil that was week 1 of Tecmo Super Bowl 1993. Stay tuned for the next week. Or not, because this is the end of the video.